In this video, I'm going to teach you how to cultivate an army of raving fans who will help you grow your dog training business. Stick with me. If you've owned a dog training business for any period of time, and if you're halfway decent at what you do, you'll probably start developing, if you haven't already, a core group of true believers. These are people who just absolutely have bought into the gospel of the dog training that you're teaching. They want to learn everything that they can from you. They're the type of people, they'll sign up for every program that you offer. They'll buy your t-shirts. They'll put the bumper stickers on the back of their brand new car. They'll go out to every event that you're at. Basically, they just want to be a part of something. And typically what happens is if you've helped them with their dog, especially if they really love their dog and they were having serious problems and you came into their life and helped them sort those problems off, they feel almost indebted to you. And a lot of people go through this phase of kind of being a fanboy, if you will. That's kind of an internet term, which means like a true fan. You know, it's kind of like a 12-year-old girl when she first discovers Justin Bieber and she just goes crazy. I mean, maybe not that extreme, but you get my point. Now, everybody develops these kinds of fans if you're halfway decent at what you do in the dog training business. The trick is to cultivate and continue to maintain that level of excitement for your dog training program or your dog training business. Because what will happen if you don't cultivate these people, they'll be really into what you're doing for a month or two, and then it'll kind of start to wane and they'll find something else. It may not be dog training, something completely different, just something else to occupy their brain and to get excited about. And at that point, you've kind of lost them. So your goal is to develop almost a higher level of clientele, if you will, that you can take these people who are true believers and bring them into your inner circle, if you will, because these people are going to do anything to help you promote your business. So these people are going to be like your sales army, if you will. And the way to keep them interested, the way to keep them engaged is to do stuff for them, to give them free stuff. And I've done this in several different ways. Early in my career, I had a dog training business in Southern California called South Bay Canine Academy. We were in the beach cities. And as I started to cultivate my inner circle of true believers, what I would do is I would offer special training sessions where we would get together just as friends and hang out and do training with our dog, maybe down by the beach, or just head out to the training field, and I would teach them additional stuff that I didn't teach my regular clients. So almost like teaching these people how to train their own demonstration dogs, because they just loved me and my program so much. I wanted to give them something back and I wanted to keep them engaged. So I would spend more time with them and their dog would get better and better. What would happen is they would take their dog around town and show their dog off. Now, I made sure that I would give these people free t-shirts, right? Free t-shirts, free hats, free jackets. And I did the same thing later with my third dog training business. It's called Catch Trains Dogs. And we did a bunch of different stuff. We did t-shirts, we did jackets. I think we did leashes, I can't remember, but all kinds of stuff. And typically we would sell these items, but for my inner circle members, my true believers, they'd get all that stuff free, okay? And in the beginning, in the early phases, we'd have group classes and it would just be like just the people who showed up, who were just committed enough to show up because they'd already gone through the private lessons and then they were coming in for the group classes, which was kind of a free bonus. But we'd have them at 8 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to make sure that anybody who showed up was really devoted and dedicated to training their dog. And all those people got free jackets. And guess what? They loved it. They loved it. Even the ones that weren't totally passionate about it. You know, suddenly I'm handing them a jacket that with a retail value of $60 or $70. And yeah, it's got my company name and logo on it and maybe the contact information on the back. But everybody loves free stuff, and free stuff that's branded makes them feel like they're part of something. And I think this gets to the core as to why people become fanboys or fangirls, if you will, is that they want to connect with something bigger than themselves. They want to be part of something. Especially in America, where we live kind of isolated lives. We typically live in our own houses. We drive our own cars. We go from point A to point B. In fact, many people, if you work out of your house or you work in a little cubicle, frequently you can go days without even having true deep interactions with people. So the ability for people to get involved and get engaged and feel like they're part of something is huge. And that's what you need to do, because you're kind of the leader of your own little tribe. And you need to reinforce that feeling that, hey, now you're one of us. You're part of our gang. And here's your jacket. Here's your hat. Here's your t-shirt. Here's your coffee mug. So that first thing in the morning when you get up and you have a cup of coffee, you're thinking about my dog training business. The other side effect that this also has is that, it's a given that they're going to be telling everybody. It's just like when people get into CrossFit, or when people become a vegan or start the paleo diet. All these different things are kind of people buying into a certain tribe, and they're doing the same thing when they sign up for your dog training business and they get really into it. Now, not everybody is going to be a true believer. It might be as small as 5% or even 1%. But you're going to start to develop your own little tribe of true believers. What you can do with these people as you cultivate your tribe, remember the goal is to keep them engaged, right? Because if you don't do anything, in about a month or two, their interest is going to wane. They're going to move on to something else. Now, I've recorded this video several times, so I do apologize if I'm kind of repeating myself. But it's important to keep them engaged. And as you grow that group, you'll be able to do things like go to your local farmer's market, at least during summer months, and take your tribe of people. It might be 20, it might be 30 people, it might be 50 or 100 people after several years. And you walk into that farmer's market with your dog, and all of your tribe is walking along with their dog too. And they're all wearing the same bright t-shirt, and they're all wearing the same branded hat, and they all have logos along the back of the t-shirt, right? Maybe they have leashes with the name of your company embroidered on it. And they see 20 or 30 people with these excellently behaved dogs walking through the farmer's market or the outdoor shopping center, whatever it is. It makes an impression. People see that and they say, wow, these dogs it's not just one guy with the dog, it's a whole group of people with this dog. How do I get involved with it? How do I become one of those people? And so they call your dog training company and they sign up for one of your programs and they give you money. Because remember, at the end of the day, this is about making money. It's a business, but it's also something that can be more than a business. It can be kind of a local movement, if you will. And your true believers, your followers, if you will, not to sound too cultish, are basically the engine that drives the offline social media, if you will. They spread the word. They're going to be telling everyone. They're going to be really the booster club for your business. So in sum, recognize that this phenomena exists, that people want to believe in something. They want to join into something. They want to be a part of something bigger than just themselves and their dogs. And you need to give that to them by creating extracurricular activities beyond just the program that you sell them, and give them gifts and shower them with attention and with praise, and help them grow as a dog owner and help their dog grow. Because at the end of the day, what you want is maybe 20 or 30 or 50 or however many people as you can, all out there with these amazing demo dog type level dogs, promoting your business. So listen, if that makes sense, I'd love to hear your comments. So please, if you're watching this on YouTube, comment below, or if you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And by the way, if you've got a dog training business and you need more clients, or maybe you're already successful, you just want to get to that next level, I found that Google AdWords can be one of the best ways to really get the phone ringing off the hook. The problem is that it's difficult. It's extremely difficult to figure out and set up, run, and manage a successful Google AdWords campaign, especially while you're trying to run a dog training business at the same time. What we do at my company, Browning Direct, is we run Google AdWords campaigns specifically and almost exclusively for dog training business owners. We've helped over 50 dog trainers at this point in 50 different markets being cities, to grow their business and get amazing results. If that sounds interesting to you, head over to dogtrainertoolbox.com and click on the box in the top left-hand corner that says, I don't have it in front of me, it says something about expert Google AdWords management for dog trainers only. Click on that, read through the document, and if you like what it has to say, if it seems interesting to you, and it seems like it could possibly help your business, at the bottom of that document, you can click a link to book a free consultation with me, and we'll get on the phone and we'll find out if what we're doing with Google AdWords can help your business grow. Until tomorrow, guys, I'm Adam Katz for Dog Trainer Toolbox and the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. Take care.